Home Secretary has formally conceded that Winston Knight, a 64-year-old man who arrived in the UK in the 1960s as a small child, is a member of the Windrush generation and has undertaken to take urgent steps to allow him to return to the UK after 12 years. Hello everyone. A big thank you to you all for supporting me and the channel. I have high respect for you, not just today, every day. Thank you. Mr. Knight arrived from Jamaica in 1966 at the age of 6 and, like all citizens of the UK and colonies resident here on 1 January 1973, was granted indefinite leave to remain. In 2013, after 47 years of uninterrupted life in London, he was unlawfully deported to Jamaica following a minor offense. With no friends, family, or home, he has spent the past 12 years homeless, destitute, and exposed to an extremely volatile environment in Kingston, Jamaica. Winston Knight, a 64-year-old member of the Windrush generation, was wrongly deported from the UK to Jamaica in 2013 after living in Britain for 47 years. He arrived in the UK as a child in 1966 and was granted indefinite leave to remain. However, following a minor offense, he was unlawfully deported, leaving him homeless and destitute in Kingston, Jamaica. After 12 years of legal battles, the Home Office has now formally conceded that Knight was wrongly excluded from the UK and has agreed to fly him back home. He is expected to return in the coming weeks, possibly before Windrush Day on June 22nd, which celebrates the contributions of Caribbean immigrants to Britain. Speaking from Jamaica, Knight described his experience as living in a war zone, but expressed relief that he will finally be returning. His case highlights the ongoing injustices faced by members of the Windrush generation, many of whom were wrongly detained or deported despite their legal right to remain in the UK. The Windrush generation has faced numerous injustices, many of which were exposed during the Windrush scandal. Here are some of the key issues. Wrongful deportations. Hundreds of Commonwealth citizens, many of whom had lived in the UK for decades, were wrongly detained or deported due to bureaucratic failures and hostile immigration policies. Loss of legal rights. Many Windrush members were denied access to healthcare, housing, employment, and bank accounts because they were unable to prove their legal right to remain in the UK. Mental health injustices. Between the 1950s and 1970s, at least 411 long-term sick and mentally ill individuals from the Windrush generation were forcibly sent back to the Caribbean, often without their consent. Families were torn apart and some were never reunited. Destroyed records. The UK Home Office destroyed thousands of landing cards and other documents that could have helped Windrush members prove their residency, making it nearly impossible for them to challenge their wrongful deportation. Miranda Butler represented Mr. Knight in his judicial review claim challenging the Home Secretary's refusal to revoke his deportation order, thereby excluding him from the UK. While the Home Secretary withdrew a first refusal in the face of this challenge, she thereafter made a further negative decision which she upheld until shortly before a final hearing. The Home Secretary now accepts that Mr. Knight is what he has always maintained, namely a member of the Windrush generation whom she never had any power to deport. Indeed, we are all waiting for this gentleman to return to United Kingdom. Hopefully, he should be here well before the Windrush Day, June 22nd, 2025. Thank you for your time. Catch you soon.